Appreciate you for pausing your life to play this video. So I got a request to really ask a question and kind of put it out there. One of my blind partners had, we was having a conversation, and why is it a lot of sighted people act weird or uncomfortable when it comes to blind people? And it's more along the sighted females act weird towards the blind dudes that rather than the sighted dudes acting weird towards the blind females. Basically what we the conversation came down to is a sighted dude will have no problem taking home a blind female, but a sighted female wouldn't be her first. That wouldn't be in her first five to take on home a blind dude. And and we was wondering why is that. I wish I had an open chat or something. I got to figure out how to start going live. But as far as, because I've came across it, it's a lot of people in the world that's really uncomfortable with blind people. I'm speaking from my point of view. You know what I mean? It's probably people uncomfortable with all type of people with disorders or disabilities. But when it comes to this blind thing, yeah, people are very uncomfortable. I guess because I, I I wouldn't know. Maybe y'all can comment in the comment section. Are you uncomfortable to the sighted people? Not to my people that grew up around me and been around me, or even if you haven't met me, would you be uncomfortable around a blind person? Does a blind person make you feel uncomfortable for one reason or another? Uh, because when it comes to it, people so if a blind person walking up the hallway, first of all, we can feel that energy. That energy is real. That universal energy is real. So we can feel the vibe, like, oh, you know what I mean? But a person that's uncomfortable, you can feel it, and they kind of hesitate, kind of freeze, and kind of move out the way and don't say nothing, and that kind of throws us off because it's like, dang, I'm not contagious, bro. You know what I mean? Blind is not contagious. I don't know why you so hesitant to touch me. You don't have to be hesitant to touch me. Really, I'm willing to make it as uncomfortable as possible. If that's why I started hashtag blind lean the blind for everybody out there that has questions that always wondered or that's uncomfortable or that's experiencing a blind person for the first time in their life. You know what I mean? You don't have to be weird when it comes to a blind person because we're the same, bro. We're all the same. Just all I can say is just relax. Just don't tense up. A lot of people tense up when it comes to interacting with a blind person for the first time. I guess it's the sound of that cane. That cane throws a lot of people off because I remember in one of my last experiences, we went to the lighthouse in Dallas, and the lighthouse is filled with visually impaired people. So it's people with canes, people without canes. But the person that I was with, she was like, "What?" A blind person was coming her way. She was like, "What do I do?" She just froze there. She like, "What do I do?" I say, "Move out the way." He can't see you coming, so move. Tell him, make yourself verbal and tell him, "Oh, let me move out of your way." Don't just stand there. I'm talking about it was like a deer in the headlights just stuck. I guess that's the same type of thing, but no, it's not like that. Just verbalize yourself. We're not fragile. You can touch us. Oh, I'm scared to touch. Nah, nigga ain't gonna break or nothing. You know what I mean? So it's the weirder you act, the more awkward it's gonna be, you know. So just be as normal as possible is all I can say. You know, shout out to my homie, shout out to my kinfolk that really asked for we was talking about this discussion. You know, 'cause he's in a little situation himself, and he's a single blind man. So you know, and everyone around him has vision. So it's like, you know the female attractive and you want to shoot your shot, but it's like she got this weird image in my head like I can't do this or I can't do that. Now don't ever assume anything when it comes to a blind person. When you assume, break down that word assume. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. So never assume anything when it comes to a blind person. If a blind person shoot they shot at you, you know what I mean? If they got the game and it sound good, go ahead and try it. It might be a pun intended eye-opening experience for you. You know what I mean? So just to my sighted women, when it comes to blind men, just keep an open mind. It might be one of the best experiences you ever experienced. Uh, it's I guess it's just all about how you feel in the inside, how comfortable you are. Because sighted people act weird in public, man. It's a lot of stories that I heard of sighted people acting weird when it comes to a blind sighted relationship. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, your sighted spouse can act weird in public too, like embarrassed to see you and stuff like that. I mean, embarrassed to be seen with you, and it's weird. You know what I mean? It's hard out here for a blind dude. It's hard out here for a blind female. But appreciate you for pausing your life to play this video. Go ahead and leave a comment. Share. Stay tuned. I'll be back with you with another hashtag blind leading the blind. Till next time, keep it positive, keep it forward, keep it safe.